Hey everybody and welcome to Beyond Valhalla Gaming. Over the next 25 minutes I'll be doing a little comment thingy bob during a video I recorded a couple of days ago, and hopefully you'll get to know me a little better and give you an understanding of who I am and why I'm doing this and so forth and so forth. So let's get started. I am a 29-year-old male from Denmark. Oh shit, this almost feels like I'm on the school bench again, you know, like in the 4th grade, doing my first English class, but well yeah, we're good over it. Yes, I have a passion for gaming in my work time. I am currently educating myself as a data technician with a specialty in programming, and like most of you watching this, I just love gaming. And recently bought PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds. As you can see in my channels, it's the only game so far I've actually uploaded anything with. But my gaming history goes way back, you know, PS1, everything, you know, 29 years old, and always has a passion for gaming. So, but in the modern day, so to speak, I actually started out in Arma, and I've been involved in different projects, different servers and different clans, and actually just started out playing the game, but eventually, you know, got blood on my teeth and wanted to do more, so I joined the clan a long time ago, just when Arma 3 came out, and was an admin in there for quite some time. And after that got boring, you know, I needed to move on, and I started to script. I scripted a couple of servers and have been involved in a couple of projects along the way in Arma, mostly Epoch and Exile, newly Exile. But again, I just lost the interest with all the development issues and stuff like that in Exile, so I have been looking for a game for quite some time to fill out the gap from Arma, and there you go. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds was moved into the light, and I have been playing this game ever since. It is so addictive, and I can't seem to let it go. And now I've just been playing this ever since, yeah, like I said. And again, now we come into the section where I will explain why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I always have had a passion for editing stuff, like scripting. Yeah, we sit down, take your time to do something nice. And when this is said, I'll gladly take the time to promote one guy who really is my role model in this YouTubing universe, and that guy is JackFrags. I cannot state this too much. This guy is awesome. I've literally watched every single movie of his, and he is a big, big, big role model and yeah, for me, and inspiration to everything I do on YouTube. Again, that guy is just awesome. You need to check him out. Yeah, his name is JackFrags, and there's a there is not a big possibility or a big reason for you to be out there and watch my videos and haven't watched his. So I think you know about him already. But yeah, he's one of the reasons why I do what I do. I love his movie, but most of all, I love the editing and, you know, the will to do something good for others as well. Everything I do on YouTube, I do mostly for myself, because let's face it, my player base isn't isn't that great, or should I say, viewer base isn't that great yet. So, but hopefully that will improve. So let's face it, I'm not a professional gamer at all. I am not a professional YouTuber. I have barely scratched the surface of what it will say to be a YouTuber. But hopefully that will change. I'm looking forward to it, and I acknowledge that it will take a lot more than just a couple of videos a week, or even less. But again, I also need to face the fact that I don't have the time to be a full-time YouTuber. I love editing and I love making the movies and I love playing the games and stuff like that. But again, I have a personal life on the side as well and don't really have the time to sit behind my computer all day every day. Huge respect to the guys who does. It's nothing to do with that, but I'm currently doing an education and even have a dog to walk. So that's basically why and everything. And maybe it will evolve and maybe it will not. Like I said, I acknowledge that I need a huge amount of practice in the field. And like I said, I've only scratched the surface of YouTubing so far. Um, but it's really an exciting journey to take. And I've, for the first time ever, bought myself an editing program called Videoland, and it's absolutely amazing. And I'll post a link in the down in the description section for you to look at it. It comes with a trial period, but after that you need to buy it to extend the amount of videos you can edit and save and convert and stuff like that. But that has been a huge help, Videoland. So far it's the program I use. I don't have the money right now to like buy more editing programs, sound editing programs, animation programs and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm in no way a professional YouTuber or gamer at the time, and it's not the plan so far to become a professional YouTuber. If I one day could make money off this, sure, no one says no to money for doing their hobby, but it's never been about the money. It's about me loving what I do and love sitting here and making these movies and putting them out there. It's a passion, and I'm just a newbie at it so far. You'll also see huge difference between my videos and my icon like JackFrags videos. Again, a bit of promotion for him. Good thing. I'll also post a link in the description for his YouTube account, just so you can go back and watch his videos if you want. Again, once all of this is said, I've never done like a comment section like this one. Sitting here talking about myself, to myself, I think that's the hardest part. It's easier to sit along with the group and just say whatever comes into your head. And that's also one thing you'll see in my videos is, like I said, I'm Danish born. English is not my mother language. So then again, my non-professional gamer and YouTuber comes up in me when I have to focus about the game. My brain is so wrapped around it that you will find many faults in my English language, my English word book and stuff like that. Hopefully you'll bear over and just like laugh at me and my mistakes in English, because again, it's not my mother tongue. So that's, yeah, that's not a problem for me in any way. I could imagine that some people saying, what an idiot, but again, let's laugh about it and have fun. So that's a bit about why I'm doing it. Like I said, I use a video pad so far, and really the only recorder program that's done it for me is Shadowplay. It only rips me off 8 FPS, and currently in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds I'm doing 80, 70-ish, depending on where I am and yeah, if I'm shooting or there's a lot of people around and stuff like that. So that's really just awesome for me that my graphic card can handle it and my computer can. I don't have the best setup in the world. I have the NVIDIA GTX 970, and I only have a dual-core i5 processor, and so, but that's it's cutting it, and I am planning an upgrade of my computer. But again, I don't get money for doing this. It's a hobby to record and edit YouTube videos, and for me, it's just fun right now. But I will let it out there. An upgrade of my client is incoming, so bear over with my videos so far. I don't find them laggy at all. All my videos is uploaded with 60 FPS, so and in HD, so I think the quality is decent. Also, I'm running the the game itself, everything in low except the view distance, and it's not because my computer can't handle it, but it's just the advantage of putting everything in low. I know they've put it out there that in the last couple of patches they have reworked it so you don't have any advantage by putting your settings so low, but I need to disagree. I need to disagree because now I have all my settings in low, and when I enter a house I can see everything. And if I have everything in ultra, you have the shades, and you need to adjust going into a dark room from the light. And I think that's awesome, but in a game that is this competitive, I really just want the advantage to kill the other guy. And if everybody had to play with the getting adjust to light and stuff like that, I would play with it. I would play with everything on ultra because it's a beautiful game, and the graphics is great in this game. I think it's great. Keep in mind that I've played Arma on that engine and then go over to a game like this with this engine, and again, that's just awesome. So that's a bit about me and where I'm from, what I've done, what I'm playing on, and everything. And as you can see, the video is just running itself. Yeah, I'm sitting here watching it with you actually, and I must admit that that kill in the car, that was a bit of luck. I actually think he lagged a bit because I didn't see my aim at his head at all, but it was a clean headshot. Now we can talk a bit about my gameplay. One thing I didn't tell you earlier is I've been in the Danish military for a couple of years, from 2009 until 2016. So in the field I have a lot of experience. I've fired a lot of guns, and you cannot have watched any of my movies and not noticed that I have to comment about weapons performance and stuff like that, because I've actually fired most of the guns in this game as well during my time in the Danish military. But also my way of behaving is as much a combination of real life movement and my gamer heart moving, because I know that I can't take everything from real life and put into this game. But one thing I really tend to do is move from shadow to shadow, not necessarily cover to cover, but shadow to shadow. And one thing I see that I do that professional gamers don't is often stand still and use alt to look around. The reason is that the human eye is built as predators, and we notice movement. And that's one thing I've noticed in this game as well, that I rarely spot people when they're completely still. I spot them on the move. So I'm trying to adjust that to my own gameplay, and you'll see that a lot in my videos. I sit still, and it sometimes costs me my life, because if people spot me, I'm fucked. And then that's as real as you get. I get fucked that way. But again, I've also seen multiple times people have run straight past me because they didn't notice me. I was just lying still or sitting still, and they didn't notice me. So I'm really trying to take that into the game. And again, from shadow to shadow, I know you can turn them off. I have a couple of friends who play who can't see shadows at all, but again, I really hope people will not put their settings at very low. That for me will just ruin the experience of the game. So again, sit still and do that. You can see it a lot in my in my videos if you look. So far I posted like 3 or 4, and there will come a bunch of other videos I have from my Rainbow Six. I'm gonna upload a couple of videos, and of course Arma, I have a lot of videos there. I will edit it, but right now I really just am in love with this game. PlayerUnknown is the game for me, and I will be playing this for a long time. One thing that's really interesting about the game is playing it, but it's also the development of it. To see the new things and the evolvement of the game through each patch, that is amazing. Remember, like I said, most of my playing career has been in Arma in Newly Day, and to see everything in there just take ages. And from what I understand, is also PlayerUnknown's impression of Arma and why he went along and did this standalone, because he was so restricted in the Arma engine and Arma program and game. And I really appreciate him taking his time and actually making this. So now I lost track. Right now I'm moving through one of my favorite areas and one of the most hated areas. This is what me and my buddies call the killing fields. Dun, 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 dun. And what I hate about it is moving towards it. You can see me looking around right now, and just the only thing you can see is high cover everywhere, high advantage and hill advantage. For me to be in this position right now, and somebody spotting me with an M24 or AWM or a Kar 98, for instance, with an 8 times goes, I will be toast. No cover at all. But for everybody that's moving around down here with me, that is what I love. When the circle gets so compact around the killing field that all has to go prone, I like this sort of gameplay. I like sneaking around, and the tension, of being in this situation. It's so intense in this game, and I can't wait for a hardcore mode to come out when you need to do this in a first person. Imagine crawling through these fields. Yeah, like I zoomed in there. Imagine crawling through these fields in first person. You won't be able to see shit, and you have to prone. You have to expose yourself to visually see anybody else, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've heard rumors. I've heard them mention it in the videos, in some of JackFrags videos, that the development team are planning first person only, and I'm really looking forward to that. Also, the city combat in the game, that would be amazing. It would take the intensity of the game and then put it on a whole new level. Because I love the third person. Again, I do, but there should be some sort of block to it. Like the thing where you can peek around corners. It really don't apply to me. I hate it. I hate it. But again, I use it as well. As you can see in my videos, I use it because everybody else is using it. If I had the ability to play on a server where they could not use it, first player only, I'm really promoting this first player only. Can't you hear that? Yeah. That would be the only thing I would play in this game. I wouldn't play on servers with the third person, only first person. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, as you can probably hear. What's more to say, man? So far this game is going perfectly. I've got a couple of good kills, and now I'm just taking it slow. You can see there's 28 people left, and I'm just letting people fight over each other, because right now I'm not in a good position. Like you can see, if I were to crouch and shoot at anybody that would look above this field would absolutely murk me. I have no cover. I have no advantage at all. I'm just concealed, and you can see, yeah, the big killing fields right there. That is my place to be right now. And unfortunately, I've seen a couple of guys up in the houses right there, and a lot of shots fired. But I'm just trying to stay calm and not get greedy, and yeah, wait for everybody to kill each other. 27 people left, and It just sucks to be caught out here. If the circle was smaller and only encapsulated the perimeter I was in, like say the third last or something like that, you could engage in people. Stand up, shoot, get down again, get into the grass, or into the field, because people really can't see you. They really can't, and that's what makes it so intense. Um, I'm lying here waiting for the circle to come in. I want to see where the new play area is, and this brings me up to the two different play styles I usually do, and I see a lot of other people on YouTube and streams and stuff like that do the same. Either I stay right at the edge. Why would I do this? I would do it because people cannot ambush me from the back, and this is a risky maneuver because you're always on that edge, and the further the edge get in, the more chunks, the more life it takes, the more it damages you. So if you can, that is more for a passive play style, like you stay on the edge, just try to take care of yourself, just move slowly and low, and when you see the new player circle, you just move inland again and again and again. So when that moves, it's finished moving, like now it's almost finished. You can start moving to the next one, and then your back should be clear all the way. The only problem with this playstyle really is if you get into contact, if you get into to enemy contact and they spot you, and pin you, you're fucked. You're literally fucked. Unless you can fight your way out of it, or like just take another path, or how to explain it. You need to find another route, and you can see me do that now. I'm standing up. I'm actually running, exposing myself, because there's so much enemy contact in the city up below that I'm trying to play more passively and stay at the edge. And everybody who plays Battlegrounds, they know that the circle, the closer it is to the new player zone, the slower the circle moves. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I've spotted that there's more trees, more green, more high branches and stuff like over here, so I can actually stay more concealed. Not necessarily in cover, but again concealed. And I'm exposing my entire body here, because they're fighting over there, and they can let them kill each other. Let's play passively. The other playstyle is actually the direct opposite of it. It's every time you see a new player zone, you just rush to the middle of it. Rush to the middle of it so you can dig in and stay there, and hopefully people will come to you, but you will be surrounded. Players can come from all sides, and this is really a gameplay or a tactic for people who have got all the gear they need, all the ammunition, all the mats, all the stems, the armor and stuff like that. So they are set. They are set, and they can bring the fight to people. They are often the guys you see that rush the middle of the zones, the player zones, just to get the best position first. So, a lot of people are playing this way because they don't really want to handle the zone, to risk the zone overtaking them and just taking all this unnecessary damage. And again, for me, it's not really. There's not really a tactic in between. I always end up choosing one of these. Like you can see now, I'm on the edge of the zone, it's incoming, and now I'm moving. And again, I know, because the zone is closer to the new player zone where I am, it's gonna move closer, and that's why I'm laying down. But eventually it will take me. So again, I'm exposing my body here to enemy fire, and I'm a good spotter, so far so good. No cover yet, but I should be able to see people just as they are able to spot me, if you understand my bad English here. Now it's just a matter of getting into the new circle without getting killed, and again you can see I'm moving slightly to the right just to get in these bushes and stuff like that. Like where I am now, it will be really hard for people to spot me with all the trees and everything around me. So that's it's a good place to be. Just up the zone there. Nobody will come from behind and kill me, then they're gonna get wasted by the zone. At this point, it really chunks your health up. It really does. So I'm gonna stim up right now, because if I need to run, it's good to have that stim. Everybody who plays Battlegrounds know that one painkiller and one Red Bull / energy drink will stim you up, will heal you the last 25% health, and will also make you run faster. And I usually try to save my stims for the end game, like now 11 people left, because it really gives you an advantage, and you need them. You always need the stims at end game. At least make sure you have 4 of them or something like that. But again, the game can end out different than that. And now you see, now I expose my entire body to shoot at a person. Hits him 3 times, and unfortunately for me, someone is a good shot with an M416, and that's actually the end of the game. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this 25 minutes-ish comment talk with me, and I really hope to get that thumbs up and that subscription for all who's watching, and that really gives me the inspiration to continue this and to continue trying to be better at YouTubing. So everybody take care up there, and hopefully see you soon.